My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer.
All right, welcome back to the show. Thanks for tuning in. Today, we're going to answer the question, what if it doesn't work? That's right, what if it doesn't work? I get this question a lot. I've gotten this question a lot over the years in my career, and it's normal. It's normal, right? When somebody is stepping on the forefront of doing something new, right? They've set a new goal for themselves, and so they've gotten to the strategy, the tactics, the game plan of moving forward with this goal. And this could be anything, right? Health, finances, business, network marketing, content creation, etc. The question is always there, those lingering what ifs, right? Those lingering what ifs. And so, it's a natural part. I felt like the need to address this because I want you to understand that it's not the mechanism of the thing working, first of all. So the first answer to the question, what if it doesn't work, is really, what if it does? Right? I want you to really think about it in this regard. Neither outcome is real yet, right? So the fact the possibility of it actually working versus the possibility of it not working, they're both just as likely. And what ends up happening, the result, the outcome that ends up happening really depends largely on your beliefs, on whether or not you think it's going to work, right? It's a cart before the horse, or the chicken before the egg. The main reason why I believe people ask this question is because deep down, what they're really asking is, should I give this a try? Because again, there's a level of uncertainty, there's a level of risk that's involved with trying a new thing or undertaking a new goal, and so we want to as much reassurance as possible to know whether or not we're making the right decision in doing this thing in the first place. And so we ask our coaches, our mentors, the people that have come before us, whether or not this thing is going to work. Well, obviously it's worked. I mean, if there's somebody that you're asking if it's going to work, they've probably already done what you're trying to do. There's no new goal out there, to be honest. I mean, the thing that you're trying to do, I guarantee you there's somebody out there that's trying to do the same thing or have already done it, right? So it's not the fact that it's not possible, or it's not the fact that it's not going to work. It's really the question of, are you going to try it, right? Are you going to go for it? And that the root of that is just belief, right? We talked about that in the last episode, believing whether or not it's possible for you, and having that internal fortitude to go for it despite all the unknown factors, because that's what stops us, right? Again, it's the unknown, it's the unfamiliar, it's the risk. And so there's that part of our brain that asks, well, should I actually do it? Because if I take this risk and it doesn't work, is it going to be worth it? Well, it'll only be worth it if you believe that it's going to work, because once you start really cultivating this belief system and developing your esteem, then the question isn't so much will it work, the question is, how will I make it work, right? How will I make it work? That's always my question. I never question whether or not it's going to work. It's a matter of, okay, so how can I make this work? It's a journey. It's a process to get to that mindset. But understand that the question first primarily, it comes from not so much that it's not going to work. It's believing that it's not going to work. That's the underlying psychology. That's the underlying mindset. When I hear somebody ask me, will this work? What I'm hearing is, I don't believe it's going to work for me. Can you give me reassurance? And I can, of course, as a coach, as a mentor, that's my job. And that's really one of the most important roles that we play as mentors, and why I encourage you, if you don't have a mentor, if you don't have a coach, get one. You need somebody that can look at what you're doing from an outside in, and can point out all these mechanisms that's going on in your head, you talking yourself out of the things that you need to do, and to instill in you the belief and build your esteem, so that you have, again, that internal fortitude to move from asking the question, will this work, to how can I make this work, right? And again, like, if coaching means just continuing to listen to this podcast, then by all means, please, that's what it's here for. That's why I continue to show up here every day, so I can help you build that esteem, build that self-confidence, build that self-worth. It's not that it's not possible. It's not that it won't work. It's whether or not you believe it will work for you. And really, what it boils down to is, will you make it work? Right. So yeah, really, really important stuff. And if you have questions about this, if you need support, first come join our Facebook community, facebook.com/group/path of the network marketer. That community is designed to support you on your journey, on your growth journey, personal development, on your business journey, your entrepreneurial journey, anything that you're trying to achieve. And then there's stuff coming down the pipeline. I was going to give away some new news. I'm not going to officially announce it yet, but there's some stuff coming down the pipeline, resources that I'm putting together that's going to help you really just kind of level up and get into the right mindsets that will help you actually start achieving the outcomes that you want to achieve so that you can be more purposeful and intentional with your life. So that's going to do it for today's episode. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyways, if not, more from me tomorrow. So until then, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.